Hey everyone, welcome back to Motor Authority Filipinas, where we bring you everything from cutting-edge military tech to the latest defense updates in the region. Today's episode dives deep into one of the most advanced short-range air defense systems in the world, and yes, it's now part of the armed forces of the Philippines. We're talking about the Mistral-3 missile, a game-changing addition to our country's air defense arsenal in 2025. Let's not waste any time. The Mistral-3 isn't just another surface-to-air missile. It represents a shift in how the Philippines is approaching aerial threats: low-flying aircraft, drones, helicopters, even cruise missiles. It's fast, accurate, and incredibly smart. So what exactly is the Mistral-3? Developed by MBDA, a European missile manufacturer, the Mistral-3 is the latest version of the Mistral family. It's a man-portable air defense system or manpadser, but it can also be integrated into vehicles, naval vessels, and even static defense sites. Here's what makes it a standout in 2025. Unlike older models, the Mistral-3 has an advanced infrared imaging seeker. This means it can detect and track heat signatures more accurately, even in environments filled with countermeasures like flares or infrared jammers. Imagine trying to hit a small, fast drone flying at treetop level. The Mistral-3 can do it. And it can do it under extreme conditions at night, in heavy fog, or in urban terrain. And don't underestimate its lethality. With a 3-kilogram high-explosive warhead and a proximity fuse, it doesn't need a direct hit to destroy its target. It gets close enough, senses the target, and detonates midair. That means one missile can bring down a helicopter or a fighter jet before it even knows it's being tracked. Let's talk speed. The Mistral-3 hits over Mach 2.7a, that's more than 3,300 km per hour. So once it's locked on, it's almost impossible to evade. Its operational range goes up to 7 km, and its maximum altitude is around 3,000 meters. That's the sweet spot for most aerial threats in our airspace. But this isn't just about the missile's stats. What matters most is how it fits into our national defense strategy. The armed forces of the Philippines officially received the Mistral-3 system this year, and this isn't just a symbolic upgrade. This is a tactical tool that will be deployed across key locations, critical infrastructure, coastal zones, and urban centers. For the first time, the AFP can establish a mobile, responsive air defense umbrella. Whether you're thinking about threats from aircraft over the West Philippine Sea or rogue drones targeting sensitive zones, the Mistral-3 gives us a reliable first line of defense. And with modular integration, it can be mounted on the Sabra light tanks, armored vehicles like the GL's Pandur, or even naval assets under the Philippine Navy's modernization program. Now, let's look at how this missile compares to its counterparts. The US has the Stinger. The UK uses the Starstreak. Russia has the Igla and Verba. But the Mistral-3 stands out in terms of target discrimination and all-aspect engagement. It doesn't just track heat signature, so it builds a thermal image of the target, allowing it to lock onto the most vulnerable parts, even when the target is maneuvering or deploying countermeasures. You know how most missiles go for the heat of the engine? Well, the Mistral-3's seeker can actually distinguish between the engine and decoys. That's next-level precision, and it's one of the main reasons the Philippine government chose this missile over other available options. Another key feature? Fire-and-forget capability. Once the missile is launched, the operator doesn't have to guide it manually. That reduces exposure and allows troops to relocate or prepare for another launch immediately. It's a big boost for survivability in combat zones. Let's not forget the importance of training. MBDA has provided simulation-based training modules for Filipino soldiers, ensuring that our troops aren't just given the hardware but are fully equipped to use it effectively. As of mid-2025, multiple AFP units have already conducted live-fire exercises using the Mistral-3, and the results have been impressive. Hit rates are consistently above 95% in controlled environments. Now, we often think of missiles as offense-only tools, but in the case of the Mistral-3, its primary role is deterrence. Knowing that your aircraft or drone could be taken out by a hidden launcher anywhere within a 7-kilometer radius makes any potential threat think twice. That's the value of smart defense. Some might ask, how many of these systems did we actually acquire? While the exact numbers are classified, defense insiders estimate that the AFP has procured at least 12 to 20 firing units in the initial phase, with each unit capable of carrying multiple missiles and being redeployable on short notice. And remember, this is just one part of a larger modernization puzzle. The Philippines is also investing in radar systems, command and control integration, and other air defense components like the Spider system from Israel. But the Mistral-3 fills a unique niche: low altitude, short range, high-speed threat interception. In terms of logistics and maintenance, MBDA has committed to long-term support, including spare parts, software updates, and even localized servicing options. This ensures the system remains viable and combat-ready well into the 2030s. Let's zoom out a bit. Why is this so significant in 2025? We're living in a time where drone warfare, precision strikes, and hybrid conflicts are becoming the norm. Civilian airports, power plants, naval bases, they're all potential targets. Having a mobile, effective air defense system that doesn't require a huge logistical footprint is a must-have, not a luxury. And here's something every Filipino should be proud of: our armed forces are no longer just reactive. With systems like the Mistral-3, we're taking a proactive stance here, defending not just our territory, but the safety of every community and every person who calls the Philippines home. So, what's next? Integration. We expect to see the Mistral-3 mounted on more platforms, especially those under the Horizon 3 phase of the AFP modernization program. More live drills. More inter-branch coordination. And yes, more layers in our national defense network. And there you have it, the Mistral-3 in all its glory. A smart, modern, and highly effective missile system that is now part of the Philippines' defense toolkit in 2025. Whether it's a helicopter skimming over the treetops or a drone heading for critical infrastructure, the Mistral-3 is ready to meet the threat head-on. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit like, share it with your fellow defense enthusiasts, and subscribe to Motor Authority Philippines. We've got more deep dives coming your way, from tanks to jets to naval tech, right here on the channel. Stay safe, stay informed, and as always, mabuhay ang Pilipinas.